If there's one thing I have learned more than anything else in lawn care, it is that no matter what your plans are, no matter what you think is going to happen, it typically does not go that way. And I'm about to show you exactly what I mean. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Budget Lawns. I appreciate you joining me, as always. Been a little slow in the lawn. Little bit slow, but I say you better brace yourself because things are about to go from a very snail's pace to fast and furious, because the big project that we've had going on in the front lawn is just about finished, and that means my workload goes up and up and up. So look, we bought this house. This is our second season, built it. The wife got the lawn. No, backtrack. The wife got the house she wanted. I got the lawn that I did not want. So you know what I did? I took matters into my own hands and said, I'm going to get the lawn that I want. So if you've been following along, you know that this front yard was nothing but one ginormous hill from the front porch down to the sidewalk. And it's not a hill anymore, but it's really not much else either. Not yet, at least. It's really not even a lawn. We have completely transformed this whole thing into something that I can turn into not just a lawn, but so many other things at the same time. All right, and here's what we're gonna do. We've got a couple retaining walls built. Really turned out awesome. This is all going to be garden bed space, flowers, perennials, shrubs, things to really give that part of the lawn a pop. Right now we've got tons of weeds in this. Of course, I'm going to come through and hand pick all these, get all that cleaned out. Fresh topsoil's already been laid. Just hadn't had a chance to do anything with it yet while the rest of the progress finishes up. But that's all going to be flower bed space. Just like on the other side of the driveway, we're going to have shrubs, plants, perennials. Color is the main idea there along the sidewalk. Down here, directly along the sidewalk, that's all going to be a river rock area. No plants going in there. Same thing up the driveway and on the other side as well. We're going to redo all this. That's going to be nice Bermuda grass, Tifway 419 in between the street and the sidewalk. I'm going to have Tifway 419 laid in up here as well. Oh my gosh. This is going to be so much more enjoyable to mow, because I promise you last year I just about broke an ankle, at least a half a dozen times, and swore to myself that I would never enjoy living in this home if I had to take care of that lawn. On this side of the driveway, got the wall going all the way back to the fence. We're going to turn this into a little bit of a flower bed space as well, mainly with some low growing shrubs to match what we've got on this back side of the fence in the backyard. Kind of carry that over into this with some more flowering stuff up along this way. I'm thinking blue rug juniper is going to be what I go with there. Same thing on the other side of the fence. We're going to replace all this sod, get that cleaned up. Sod here, Tifway 419. I mean, seriously, before this got done, I would have to mow. See where the color changes on the fence? I would have to mow down, go across the sidewalk, up the driveway. It was so steep. There was really not much I could do. Really, I kind of just wanted to move, to be honest, right after we built the house. This area up here also going to be shrubs, perennials, ground covers. Man, look at these steps. Those really turned out awesome. We're going to bring this grade up just a little bit so you'll see less of this right here once the topsoil and sod gets put in. More flower bed space there. All of the gutters going underground, 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 underground on the other side. Everything from in the backyard all going underground. There is a pipe right here that connects everything on this side of the house, under that wall, out under the front wall. Same thing on the other side. And instead of doing pop-out emitters, we're doing something else. Hey, look, we don't have to go all the way around. Let's take the steps. Instead of doing pop-out emitters, look at these. I mean, those turned out awesome. Look at those things. It's going to be so sweet. We're going to have some flagstone stepping stones connecting this staircase with the steps to the front porch. Same thing going from the front porch to the driveway, a little walkway there. If you remember, we had this nasty sidewalk there that was just ridiculous. It was almost like it felt like a 45-degree slope. It is gone, but all the gutters drain down into this box. And I'll be able to cover that box with the river rock. Not a pop-up emitter. Everything drains into it, fills it up. Pressure from it will allow it to seep out and down this way with the rest of the storm water. Everything collects down there, and I'll be able to cover that with the river rock, and the water will still be able to find its way out as intended. Same thing on this side. Another box right here. I've really got to get this river rock in first. Really probably going to be the first thing I do is get this river rock in all this to control the erosion and those boxes becoming a nasty mess. We've got rocks around it right now to kind of limp us by until we get there. Gonna put the river rock down this summer. Gonna put all the mulch down in between the two walls this summer and get the sod laid, established, well taken care of for the first 2 weeks as it's fresh. And that's all I'm going to be doing up here. No planting. Going to save that for next year. Look, I've said I'm going to do sand in the backyard. I said I was going to plant in the backyard this year, but sometimes things don't go to plan. I've said from day one that this will probably be like a 3-year, maybe 4-year process from the time we moved into this house until the time I got everything the way I really want it to be. And this is just one step in that process. We did the backyard last summer. We're doing the front yard this summer. And then once this is done and we get things rocking and rolling, it's kind of one of those hurry up and wait games. All right, my friends, that's going to do it for this edition of Budget Lawns. I appreciate you joining me as always. Hey, come join me and Joe from Waterboy Productions on Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 Central for the Budget Wooder Show, where we hang out and talk about lawns and life. If you enjoyed this video and want to follow along for future updates, come on, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time.